What's up? It's your boy DatDragonJ here again with another Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel video. Before we start, thank you for stopping by, tuning in. Appreciate you. Make sure you follow the prompt that pops on the screen and subscribe to Dragon Nation, as well as that bell for notifications so you be notified whenever I drop a video and stay updated on my channel. Today we're gonna be rocking with my Thunder Dragon deck. Sorry, I thought I had to burp. I'm gonna explain a little bit going forward how I'm gonna do Yu-Gi-Oh! As far as the deck profiles and the concept of my decks. Mainly because I like to go in depth with my decks, so it turns out it makes the video being longer than I intended to be. So because of that, we are gonna be doing it in a different way, and I explained that not in this week's video, but the Yu-Gi-Oh! Video that went out the last week. I explained that in whatnot, so you can be aware of that and how I'm gonna do it going forward. And yes, I do the hands because I'm animated. I want y'all to know that I understand and feel what y'all saying. But with that being said, let's jump into this Thunder Dragon deck. I took my Thunder Dragon deck a little bit back to the old ways because I feel like that's when it was most strongest. I should have just tweaked it instead of completely changing it. So let's see how we do with that. Cue transition. We're here with Duel 1 for Thunder Dragons. Hopefully I get the first coin toss. Yes, I did. Okay, we're going first. So, the reason why I like to go first with my Thunder Dragon deck is if I get Thunder Dragon Colossus on the field, it shuts down all of their draws outside their actual draw phase. So it makes it for cards that add cards to hand, which is most of the cards, right? Makes it so that it basically makes those cards obsolete, which is really good for me because it sets me up for a lot of things. Sets me up for a lot of success, all of that good stuff. But the main thing it does is it makes that if my opponent, right, if out of the 6 cards they have, right, 6 cards they have in their hand, 2 of them are basically cards that add cards from deck to hand to extend their plays, right? That means that just based off of that, my opponent, ooh, I like that they used the imperm early. I like that we baited the imperm early, okay? But this based off of that, it makes it that my opponent can make it. So now my opponent's going to have 5 cards in their hand. Meaning that if out of 5 of those cards, let's say, I want to say, let's say 4 of them, right, or 3 of them is cards that the text say, add card to hand. Off the rip, those cards are now obsolete. Just off ripsy. They're obsolete now. And I love that. I love the fact that I can just do that to my opponent and be like, oh yeah, half your hand, can't use anymore. Get burned. What's up, chump? What? Yeah. I love that I can do that. So, I've always loved my Thunder Dragon deck. I made this deck based off of a request from a subscriber a long time ago, and I've always loved it ever since. It's been one of my favorite decks, and it's just been my baby. I love this deck. I love this deck just as much as I love my Amazon deck, my Dragon Main deck, and my Sword Soul deck. It's just that out of those 4 decks, Sword Soul is the only one where it's like I've really locked down a good deck recipe, and I feel like I can compete with the best. And even my Gotai deck is starting to get up there with those decks, because I'm liking that deck too. But yeah. Like right now, my strongest decks is probably my Gotai deck and my Sword Soul deck. And I've never seen this archetype before. Oh wait, is my man rocking a Penguin archetype? What? What does this do? Okay, useful. Cannot be useful. Funny thing was, I was reading my opponent's fact. I was literally reading my opponent's fact. So, I really didn't do much. But, my opponent probably didn't have nothing to get past it or get past my cards. Especially Colossus. That's why I like Colossus so much. Colossus, if you get on first turn, it can be such a combo detriment to your opponent that sometimes it will make them scoop instantly, or it'll make them set one monster, set a card, and then they'll just pass. Because they can't do nothing. And I love it. I love it. What my opponent did, right, and how I messed my opponent up is that I baited, or well, I unintentionally baited the Imperm, and that's where my opponent messed up. If they had Imperm my Colossus, they could have extended, but because they didn't, that messed my opponent up. But that was Duel 1. GG to my opponent. I will see you in Duel 2. Q, Trent, zip. And we are here with Duel 2. This is also a rank up for us. So, coin toss goes off. My opponent wins the coin toss. I would love if they would let me go first, and they do. Yeah! That's what I like to see. My opponent lets me go first. I love it. Let's see if we can get a Thunder Dragon Colossus on the board. We kind of can't. We kind of can't get a Thunder Dragon Colossus first turn, which isn't as bad as you would think. And the reason being is because of what we have in our hand, right? I'm gonna just pass, and the reason I'm gonna pass, right? If all my opponent does an OTK me, they're gonna get evenly matched. That's the crazy part. As long as my opponent doesn't OTK me, they're gonna get evenly matched. And I have an Ash Blossom in my hand too, so I have some kind of stoppage to what they can, to what my opponent can do. But if my opponent does not OTK me, they're getting evenly matched. Matter of fact, I don't even care. I'm gonna let that go through, because they have to OTK. If they do not OTK me, they're getting evenly matched. Just saying. Only because all my opponent did was change the order of their cards. They didn't draw. They didn't do nothing like that. All they did was change the order of their cards. That was not enough of a threat for me to use my Ash Blossom. That's why I wound up not using it. What does it say? Let me see. You and your opponent. Once again, that's fine. That's literally fine. So far, I see nothing that is OTK potential. That's perfectly fine. Because the thing is, that dark magical circle is I'm going to banish that card next turn. I promise you. That dark circle is getting banished next turn. If my opponent summons a dark magician, it's getting banished. Which they did. Okay. Wow. Bruh, well, I was about to say, either way, it doesn't matter. Either way is getting banished. Either way. Like, either way. One of them two cards is getting banished. So either you're going to sit there and not have a Dark Magician, or you're going to not have a Dark Magician Circle. But one of them is getting banished. So I hope you know that. You're only doing third. Wow. My opponent doesn't know. They don't know that I don't know that I'm about to banish their cards. Yeah. 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 Well, what we getting rid of? I know you're getting rid of that back row. And I know you're getting rid of at least one of those monsters. Which one's going? The Dark Magician or the Dark Magician Circle? Let me know. Let me know which one is going. Let me know. Let me know. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of figured that was what happened. So. Bad. Okay, so fuse one fuse mounts for your extra deck by shuffling. Battery Man is solar. Wait, so how do we get to Colossus again? I want to make sure I do this. Or oh yeah. Only thing that can actually hurt me now from my opponent is if they have a Regikai. If my opponent has a Regikai or not magical, Lightning Storm. Or if they got a Kaiju, but since my opponent's playing Dark Magicians, I know for a fact they don't got no Kaiju. And they can't Lava Golem me because I don't got 2 cards in the field. Only other card that would do something to me is an Evenly Match. And in this format, or rather in this season, I don't see a lot of people run Evenly Match. I mean, I feel like it's going to start showing up more because people are running Evenly Match more, but I do not see opponents running Evenly Match like that. So, I highly doubt my opponent yet has an Evenly Match to even contest with that. Because now my opponent's in a situation where it's like... Yeah, my opponent's in a situation where it's like, you can't really draw nothing, so... What can you do except for slowly but surely take this L? Because right now all I'm doing is putting my Thunder Dragon monsters in the graveyard. Oh, I could have banished. Oh no. It's okay. Yeah, just battle. Literally just battle it out. Just duke it out, man. Just duke it out. Take this 26, man. Take this 26. They're gonna take it. They're gonna have to take 26, man. They're gonna have to take 26, man. Can I Ash Blossom that? I'm pretty sure I can Ash. Wow, I can't. That's kind of nuts. Hold on. Let's see how it plays out, Cotton. You didn't see that one coming, did you, buddy? I'm not letting you play no monsters. If my opponent thought they were playing monsters, I'm not letting them. I'm just not. You're not playing monsters. That was a good try, though. I'll admit that. That was a very delicate and sweet attempt. But no. No. Bruh, this card, even after being reduced to 1, is still a menace. Like, this card is a fucking menace, and I love it. I love every second of it. It's a menace, and I love it. Yeah, at this point, all my opponent can do is just pass. Because more likely that card in my hand is a card that says add instead of draw. So it's like, all my opponent can do right now is pass. You just gotta take this. That's all you can do. You gotta take this. It's okay. It's okay. Tell Chachi I said hello. You just gotta take this. That's just, you gotta take it. Alright, we probably got like 2 more turns. One more turn. Nah, 2 more turns. Well, it depends on when I draw. I have so many interruptions. I have at least 3 interruptions in my hand right now. You gonna roll that die? Is my opponent going to roll the die of destiny? Let's see. Oh, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think. What could that card possibly be? I feel like for my opponent to go another turn, they got to be confident. They have to be confident in their ability to get something happening. So my thing is, what could that card possibly be? Like, I'm legit curious. Like, what could that card possibly be? Seriously. That doesn't stop the attack though. I see what my opponent's trying to do. Nah. Except during the damage step. That wouldn't work then. Unless my opponent found a way to destroy my monster outside the damage step, this card would have no effect on it. If I drew Harpy's Feather Duster, that would be insult to injury. If I actually drew Harpy's Feather Duster right here, right now, that would be insult to injury. That would be the ultimate. Like, yeah, y'all just gonna let me do that? Okay. Wow. Wow. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. I don't think there's literally nothing. I mean, unless my opponent try to stall me out, but I mean, no, there's nothing. There's no way that my opponent's getting out. It's good because I have an Ash Blossom. I have a Ghost, but I'm about to say, yeah, there's no way. I have too many cards stacked against my opponent to stop plays. I have no reason to overextend right now. Yeah, I got no reason to overextend. GJ. I respect that duelist. They took that L like a duelist. I respect it. But that's me in the video. We came back with the Thunder Dragon deck. I know you haven't seen it in a minute, so hopefully y'all enjoy seeing it reemerge. Seeing what I did with it. Like I said, I took it back a little bit to the old roots. I'm going to probably tweak it again. But I felt like it was strongest when I first started it. And that's because I had more of a focus on the Thunder Dragons and just the banishing effect of them. So I had a lot of cards that play around with that effect as well. But that's me in the video. We came out with a double dub. Appreciate it. You know how we do. But thank you for stopping by, tuning in. Appreciate you for that. Make sure you follow the prompt that pops on the screen and jump up and tear, destroy, annihilate. Blow up that like button so it gets general likes rolling. Also, in a comment down below. Let me know how you like the video. Because that is feedback I can use that when you come home from a long day of work or a long day. Whether you do it with friends or long ones or by yourself, you have something to watch, relax, have fun, and wind down to before you turn it for the night. As far as announcements, I stream on Twitch Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I also have a Twitter. I usually use Twitter to tweet out 2 to 3 hours. I mean, not 2 to 3, 1 to 2 hours, as well as the game length and start of stream. I always tweet out the game day and time frame, the videos I record. I'm going to go public on my YouTube channel. So make sure to follow me on Twitter. So you can be aware of that. Make sure you go in there, follow me, turn on your bell, turn on your notifications so you can be aware of that when I drop content and know when it's dropping. So that way, you can know if it's something you like, you can pop in. If something you don't like, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Look, we don't all like everything. That's what makes us unique and different. But at least you can be notified. And knowledge is power. So make sure you do that. Also, on Twitch, you can check my panels. I updated it. It looks a little cleaner, looks more professional, basically the rules. And just like a code of conduct, so that way, code of conduct, there we go. So that way people can come here, enjoy themselves, and be respectful of your fellow man. But also, you can see my schedule down there. You know I always stream Yu-Gi-Oh! On Thursday, Gundam on Friday, and Saturdays usually I pull from my library. But sometimes it may get changed up, so I didn't put in the games that I stream. I just put on the time frames. So you can check that in my panel section. Also in the panel section, there's a YouTube panel and a Twitter panel. If you click on those, it'll take you directly to my YouTube and directly to my Twitch. So you can follow me on Twitter, not Twitch. It'll take you directly to my Twitter and my YouTube. So you can follow me on Twitter. Be aware when I drop content. Also, you can follow me, like, comment, subscribe by clicking on that panel. Go to my YouTube page. Like, comment, subscribe my videos, and hopefully you find something you like. I got a bunch of content on there. I got a couple walkthroughs that I finished on there, variety content there. So it's stuff to play around with. And through your interaction suggestions, I can also broaden the horizon of content I put on there and put on more different content. There go the bird. So make sure you do that. My name is same across all my platforms. DatDragonJ, spelled the same way with the same logo. As I add more platforms, I'll add more panels on my Twitch page, so it's easier to connect to my platforms that I use. Also, Twitter is a good way to suggest content to me. If it's a video game you think I will enjoy, you enjoy, or me react to the video or a video reaction do you think I will enjoy, you enjoy watching me record or stream, do not be afraid to suggest it through the Twitter. I check my Twitter every day. I check that, yeah, I'm sitting there talking like Bugs Bunny. But I check my Twitter every day. I check my YouTube every day. And I'm always looking on my chat page when I stream on Twitch. So I always respond and talk to the people who are following me, to my viewers. And I always make sure that I respond and let the people of the Dragon Nation know that I listen to. You know, I ain't like them people that build the nation and they build their kingdom and they don't listen to their followers, their people. I listen to the Dragon Nation. So interact with the king and let him know what the nation wants so we can grow. You see how I did that? But that's going to be in for announcements. I don't think I missed anything. If I did, let me know in the comment section down below if you think I missed something for announcements or something I should start to add that you would like to be aware of or up to date on. But yeah, that's going to be all. Wow. If you want to see more content, longer streams, more streams, earlier streams, more of this beautiful face, and see me broaden my horizon of content, do not be afraid to interact with me. And drop a like, comment, subscribe on YouTube, drop a follow on Twitch, and drop a follow on Twitter. So, as always, this is your boy DatDragonJ. Remember, no matter what you do, no matter what you start, no matter what you put your time into, because you're awesome, you're amazing. Thank you for all the support. Keep that same energy. See y'all next time, y'all. Deuces.